Hello, my name is Nelson Delgado. I'm a energy psychologist who uses the emotion code and body code, as well as a divination system, to help heal and realign you to a state where you feel more at ease and you have more clarity in terms of what your gifts are and what you can bring to the world that would bring you joy, and to isolate what you may find in terms of resistance in your life and how to reduce that. In this video of emotional intelligence, we'll be covering the emotion of confusion. Now, confusion might appear as a state, but it is also a feeling. It kind of feels like diffused awareness. It also can come up as obliviousness, and it's basically oftentimes a mask for fear and anxiety, and because there's this sense of feeling lost in that and not knowing which direction to go in. And the questions that confusion is asking you is, what do you intend to do, or what is your intention, and what is the action that needs to be taken? Because if you're confused about what to do, then what ends up happening is that there's no premise to move forward. And so when we take time off, or take a time out, and we sit in the stillness of that confusion, and we try and assess what's going on in our lives that is bringing us or there's too many variables that are going on that you can't focus on, and you can't really set a priority on what's important. It's important for us to learn how to engage in the intuition, and a great intuitional practice is when you're around people. A great intuitional practice would be the tongue method. And the tongue method, here's a test that you can perform. You can state your name, and once you state your name, you can close the roof of you can close your mouth, and then you take your tongue and you move it as fast as possible inside your mouth. It could be elliptical, sort of up and down, whatever makes it easier to move quickly, whatever direction. And when you're stating your name and then you close your mouth and move your tongue as quickly as possible, your tongue should move pretty quickly. Now, if you don't have a very clear sense of identity about who you are, and such, then this might have a false to it. There might be a restriction, in which case I would request that you reach out to me, and we can then find out what's interfering in that part of your energy system, your throat area, in terms of validating what is correct, so that when we clear whatever is there, then you should get a faster response, or more consistent response. Now, if you were to say, my name's Pokemon, or my name is Big Bird, or any cartoon character you can name, then you should be able to, when you close your mouth, get a more inconsistent, stifled movement. And if you're getting that, and the previous was true and that worked, then that's a great way for you to allow your body and your intuition, your subconscious mind, to guide you in terms of what is the best direction to go in. So for confusion, it's always important for you to make a list of what needs to get done. And once you have a list of everything that's important to do, then you can use that tongue test method, or you can use your gut instincts. If there's a rise in your belly saying, hell yeah, do that first, or there's a sinking feeling, nah, or there's an expansion in your chest, there's a warmth in your chest, to proceed with that first. Everyone has varying different types of intuition. Some are just like instant knowing, I know I got to do that first. Pay attention to those different types of intuition, and if you don't feel comfortable or confident in those three, then use the tongue test or a sway test. And a sway test is where you stand up, but just enough to stand up straight, just enough effort, and then you ask the question, should I pick option 1? And if it moves forward, that's a yes. If it moves backward, that's a no. Because what ends up happening is you never know what is a more likely variable to play out and what needs to get done first. Because that's not something that we can always easily necessarily know for certain in our head unless you've developed skills of intuition and psychic ability. Moving forward, confusion is asking us to set priorities, set an intention, and what needs to get done first. And once we've got that momentum going, things can begin to clear a path for a solution. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe, share with friends who may feel lost or confused in their life in terms of certain things, whether it be vocation, social groups, family challenges, so on and so forth. And please comment below and share your thoughts. I invite you to do that. And there's going to be some links in the caption in case you want to check out my other social media feeds, my website, and thank you very much for your time. Pleasure to enlighten you on some of the intelligence of these emotions. And the next one we'll be covering will be jealousy and envy and the difference between. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.